Hi guys, it's Kales, and today I'm coming at you with the Royal Court tag. I was tagged by the wonderful Sarah Ella, and this tag was originally created by Jana Marie. Both links to their channels will be down in the description below. So let's get this one started because it's a little bit long, but it is all kinds of exciting. But first, I think I need a tiara, otherwise it's just not as much fun. Ta-da! Yay! I have a tiara now. Perfect! So let's start with the king. Favorite male lead. Favorite male lead for me is kind of a no-brainer when I think of a male lead that I really admire and that I will follow through many, many books, and that's easy. It's Harry Dresden, because we're on book 15 and I'm still reading it, and I'm still gonna keep reading it through book 25. Harry Dresden is a wizard detective living in Chicago and gets into all sorts of mayhem in this wonderful series created by Jim Butcher. Harry is loyal to those whom he loves, although he won't admit it to everyone. He tries his best in everything he does, and he's not always like the best guy or the ideal hero. Like, he gets into some trouble and messes up quite a lot, but I still admire him and I still think he's awesome. Next up we have, you guessed it, Queen, your favorite female lead, and for me this was also another no-brainer, and that was Ariana from The City of Masks, or the Stravaganza series by Mary Hoffman. She dresses up as a boy in order to be a gondolier, and she's so strong-willed, and she's just funny and wonderful, and, you know, really knows what she wants and goes for it, and lots of crazy things end up happening to her and sort of changing her plans, and it's just really interesting to see how she grows over the course of the series. Then we have the prince, the most loyal male character, and that is, in my opinion, Biff from Lamb, Gospel According to Biff, Christ's Childhood Friends. Biff stays with Jesus, or Joseph as he calls him in this, throughout the entire thing until the very, very end when, you know, Jesus dies, and it's just so beautiful, the things that Biff does for Jesus, and how it's hilarious too. It's not all meant to be beautiful, let me tell you, but it is really funny, and I think it's wonderful, the friendship and the camaraderie that they have in this story. Now we have second prince, most laid-back male character. This one was a little bit more difficult for me, but I eventually came up with Will Grayson from Will Grayson, and I'm talking about the first Will Grayson that we're introduced to, the one written by John Green, who's best friends with Tiny Cooper, and he is very chill in the sense of they talk about his clothing being wrinkled and him being, you know, not caring much about a lot of things, and while he's intelligent, he's just kind of laissez-faire about a lot of things. And so that was the one that I thought of when I thought of the second prince, most laid-back character. Then we come to the princess, a headstrong female lead, and I don't currently have this book on my shelf, even though I should really have multiple copies of it, and I thought of instantly Zora from Anita Diamond's Day After Night. Oh my gosh, this girl is so strong-willed and so just stubborn. Damn, this girl is like straight as an arrow, very hardcore, very headstrong, you know, kind of tough as nails, and then eventually she softens over the course of it. No spoilers, I mean, it's just how her character arc goes. Next we have the King's Advisor, the most trustworthy male character, and I'm not gonna lie, this was the hardest one for me to think of. And so normally in tag videos I don't like to pick things from multiple series, so I didn't really want to pick this one, but it was originally the one that came to mind, and my thought was Jason from the Heroes of Olympus series. For me, Jason is the epitome of a strong hero friend who, honestly, I would like trust him with any sort of mission or thing and just know that he's gonna get it done. Then we have the Court Wizard, your favorite character with magical powers, and how could I not pick someone from the Harry Potter series, and how could I not pick Hermione Granger? I adore her. She's my spirit animal. She's my who I wish was my best friend, and like, I just identify her in so many different ways, and I'm sure, you know, hundreds of thousands of other young girls do as well, but truly she's my favorite character with magical powers, and she's one of the damn best witches ever. Like, I uphold the fact that Harry and Ron would not have survived without her. Then we have the Court Jester, or the funniest character that you know of, and this one was hard for me too. I had at least like 3 of them that I wanted to pick, but I took it from another John Green novel. This one is my absolute favorite, called Abundance of Catherines, and I picked Hassan, because holy crap, he just makes me laugh out loud. He's one of the best friends, and he is so funny and lighthearted, and his obsession with Judge Judy just makes you giggle. Then we have the traitor, least trustworthy character. And I have to go with Greg from Love, Rosie by Cecilia Ahern, because Greg is Rosie's douchebag husband, and you just have a weird sense about him from the beginning. And I mean, spoilers, he ends up cheating on her, and he just is an overall kick him, don't like you, why do you drag her and Katie's hearts around you, how dare you, you evil man. And that's what I have to say about that. Then we have the Lady in Waiting, Best Supporting Character, and this hands down goes to Des from the Midnighter series. When I was younger, I always wanted to play Des in the movie, and I thought she was just so BA and so cool, and she is kind of like the fifth wheel in this whole group here with Jonathan and Jessica, and I just am like, was so fascinated with how she held the group together and held herself together, and how she's just badass, man. Next we have the Duke and the Duchess, your one true pairing that you love. And for me, Percy and Annabeth. And I picked the House of Hades book specifically because they go through hell and back together, and they still come out okay and still come out stronger because of it. And theirs, even though they're really young, they went through a lot together, and theirs is a relationship that I admire and that I was rooting for since they were 12, which seems a little, you know, crazy considering they are 12 to 17 in this series, but you know, if it's meant to be, then it's meant to be, and Percy and Annabeth are definitely meant to be. Next we have the Gossipy Lady's Maid, and that is the character most likely to reveal secrets, and I would have to go with Charlotte from the Ruby Red series. Charlotte is Gwen's cousin, and she nearly blows the entire operation because of jealousy, and just her mother is a wicked person too, and just poor priorities, and she should have been more of a help than a snob, but what are you gonna do? And last but certainly not least, the handsome male servant, the male character most likely to woo a lady. And I have to go with Zach from Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy and the Gallagher Girls series by Allie Carter, because he would do anything to get a girl, and I say that because he's a spy, because he would do anything to accomplish his mission. So if his mission was the girl, or a girl was in his way, he would do anything to, you know, get his mission, if it even meant seducing her and wooing her. If you don't know this series, it's excellent, fun read about, you know, spy school for girls, and then in this book you find out there's a spy school for boys, and that's where Zach comes in, and yay. So there you have it, ladies and gents. That is my Royal Court book tag, and I'm gonna tag a couple of people myself. I would love it if my friend Marcy Swan could do this on her blog, because she did my courtship tag, so I think maybe she'll enjoy the Royal Court tag. I also think that Little Library would have a field day with this one. The other two people that I'd like to tag would be Lala Lauren and Dana Graff, if you guys haven't already done it, and I will link all of their channels down below. So tag your it, ladies! Until next time, bye! I should wear this crown in all my videos, I quite like it.